Welcome to Book Yatra. Today, we are exploring the art of being alone. Loneliness was my cage. Solitude is my home by Renuka Gavrani. Have you ever felt lonely, even when surrounded by people? Do you struggle with being alone and find it difficult to enjoy your own company? This book teaches us how to shift from loneliness to solitude and find peace within ourselves. In this summary, we will break down key lessons from the book and explain how you can embrace solitude as a source of strength rather than isolation. Make sure to subscribe to Book Yatra for more insightful book summaries. Now, let's begin. Chapter 1: Understanding Loneliness. Loneliness is not the absence of people but the absence of connection. Many of us feel lonely even in a crowd because we lack meaningful relationships, both with others and with ourselves. Example: imagine you are at a party, surrounded by laughter and conversations, yet you feel like an outsider. This is loneliness. The book explains that loneliness often comes from emotional disconnection, fear of being alone, past trauma and unresolved emotions. The first step to overcoming loneliness is recognizing that it is a temporary emotion, not a permanent state. Instead of running from it, we must understand its root cause. Chapter 2: The Difference Between Loneliness and Solitude. While loneliness is painful, solitude is peaceful. The key difference is perspective. Loneliness is feeling abandoned and disconnected. Solitude is choosing to be alone and enjoying your own company. Example: a person who spends an evening alone watching a movie and feeling miserable is experiencing loneliness. Another person who enjoys the same evening reading a book and feeling content is embracing solitude. By shifting our mindset, we can transform loneliness into an opportunity for self-discovery. Chapter 3: Learning to Enjoy Your Own Company. One of the greatest skills in life is being comfortable with yourself. This chapter teaches practical ways to enjoy solitude. Journaling, writing down your thoughts, helps process emotions. Meditation, spending time in silence, can bring inner peace. Pursuing hobbies, engage in activities that bring you joy. Self-care, taking care of your physical and mental well-being. Example: think of an artist painting alone in a quiet room. They are lost in creativity and not feeling lonely because they are engaged in something meaningful. Chapter 4: Facing Your Inner Demons. Being alone often brings suppressed emotions to the surface. Instead of distracting ourselves, we should face these emotions head-on. Steps to handle negative emotions. Acknowledge them. Accept that feeling sad or anxious is normal. Talk to yourself kindly. Replace self-criticism with self-compassion. Seek closure. If past wounds cause loneliness, work on healing. Example: if you feel lonely because of a broken friendship, reflect on the lessons learned instead of dwelling on the pain. Chapter 5: Building a Strong Relationship with Yourself. The most important relationship you will ever have is with yourself. When you develop self-love and self-acceptance, solitude becomes a gift. Ways to build self-connection. Practice gratitude. Focus on what you have instead of what's missing. Speak positively to yourself. Words shape your reality. Set personal goals. Working towards something gives life purpose. Example: a person who travels alone and enjoys the experience because they are confident in their own company. Chapter 6: Finding Strength in Solitude. Many great thinkers, writers, and leaders have used solitude to gain wisdom. When you are alone, you have time to reflect, grow, and understand yourself better. Benefits of solitude. Clarity of thought without distractions. You can think deeply. Emotional strength. You become independent and self-reliant. Creativity. Many creative ideas emerge in solitude. Example: Steve Jobs often took long walks alone to think deeply and come up with groundbreaking ideas. Chapter 7. Connecting with others without losing yourself. Solitude does not mean isolation. You can enjoy being alone while still having meaningful relationships. Key lessons. Choose quality over quantity in friendships. Set healthy boundaries in relationships. Spend time with people who respect your need for solitude. Example: a person who enjoys weekend outings with friends but also values alone time to recharge. Chapter 8. Transforming loneliness into empowerment. This chapter teaches that loneliness can be a powerful teacher. Instead of fearing it, use it to understand yourself better. Develop independence and confidence. Focus on self-improvement and growth. Example: a person who once feared being alone but later starts a new business, writes a book, or learns a new skill during their solitude. The art of being alone is a guide to turning loneliness into solitude and solitude into strength. By changing our perspective, building self-connection, and embracing alone time, we can transform our lives. Your next steps. Start enjoying your own company. Find activities that bring you joy. Strengthen your relationship with yourself. If this summary resonated with you, I highly recommend reading the full book. Check out the link in the description to get your own copy. What are your thoughts on solitude? Share your experiences in the comments. Subscribe to Book Yatra for more book summaries. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.